Alright, have you guys ever had your life going so perfect and all of a sudden it comes crashing down? Well, I have. When I was 13, growing up in a poverty community called Pittsburgh, California, I was around kicking it with the thugs, trying to be the cool guy, while trying to be an athlete at the same time. Didn't really go together. My family saw me as this perfect child. Oh, he goes to school and plays all the sports he wants, but in reality, I was living a completely different life. One day at school, when we got home, and these kids asked me, "Hey Josh, you want to break into this house and make some money?" I was like, you know what? I do need some money. Let's do it. So we get to the house, and he starts telling me the instructions on what to do. I've been scoping this house. They don't come from this time to this time. I was like, all right, I'm down. Grab my backpack, jump on inside the house, take everything. I started from jewelry, from electronics. I went and got clothing, shoes, anything I could have got my hands on that was worth selling, just obtaining as a possession. Life was sweet. Then the next following day, all you hear is at my doorstep. I open it. Are you AbelRegalado? Yes, officer. You're under arrest. We believe that you did first-degree burglary, breaking and entering. Come with us. As I sat into the police station, they called my parents. All I see is my mom with a face I'd never seen her before, as if I just disrespected my ethnicity, my family, and all the values that we believed in as a family. I didn't even know what to say. My mom just comes up to me, slaps me, and my dad says, "You don't even deserve this last name, Regalado. You're done." I did 9 months at a Byron Boys Ranch. It was a life I'd never seen before. I was puzzled, baffled, you could say. These kids were asking me, did I gangbang? Was I blue? Was I red? I didn't even know. I played sports on the basketball team at Byron Boys Ranch to keep my head, in the game and be a good guy. And it taught me a lot. I talked to counselors. They told me, this life is not the life you want to live. The people, the environment that I was around, it was scary. I tried to play the tough guy, to show my role, but inside I was scared. And on my 9th day, I fell on October 7th. It was the best day of my life. As if I seen light and God just showed me a new path, a new way to live. It was amazing, but yet still a struggle. My mom wouldn't talk to me. My father wouldn't even look at me. My sister was just, didn't want to call me her brother. She didn't even invite me when she graduated from St. Mary's College. She's like, I don't have a brother. I was considered the criminal. People in my neighborhood knew I was a criminal. My friends knew I was a criminal. My poor grandmother knew I was a criminal. And I ended up getting kicked out of a private school, which is called De La Salle. I had a basketball scholarship, partial. He had a scholarship. My dad paid $9,000. Can you guys believe that? $9,000, and it went all down the drain. Due to just get some little bit of computer, some clothes, wasn't worth it. So my grandma ended up giving me a second chance, some hope. So we moved to Walnut Creek, and I lived there for about a year. And I took it as a joke. I was a new kid. They're like the Pittsburgh kid. I felt good because everybody seen me. I was like, oh, he's thug. He's cool. So I ended up, congregating with the cool kids and not doing homework, skipping class. I got this new opportunity. I was on the basketball team. I'm just a sophomore on varsity, and got kicked out. Couldn't even finish the year. Went back to Pitt, continued to do the same thing I was doing, kicking with the same thugs, skipping every day. And then one day, as soon as basketball season started, my coach, he stopped me. I was on ankle monitor, and he was like, dude, if you want to play and do what you're doing in life, you better cut this stuff out, or you will get nowhere. And you know where you came from. And he pointed me out to people that have messed up and lived a horrible life, and I didn't want that. So from that point on, basketball saved my life. I started playing every day, practicing, and I ended up getting a good scholarship. I ended up getting into Cal Maritime. Didn't go good, I got hurt, couldn't afford it, came to DDC, started a new life, hopefully finish my general ed. But what I count as a blessing is seeing the light of what I could have been. Right now, you guys see me as this nice, I'm not the fanciest guy in the world. I could have been 6 feet under or behind bars, living a crazy life. But due to basketball and love and still kind of strength from my family, I am the man you guys see today. AbelRegalado. Thank you guys so much, and you guys have a good day.
That was 4:55.